All right, confession time. Last June, I made a decision that raised a lot of eyebrows. I spent a whopping $21,000 on life coach training. And as a psychiatrist, I know some of you might be thinking, why in the world would you do that? And what could you possibly gain from it? Well, let me tell you, it was a game changer for me. So today, I want to share with you why I made this investment and how it has impacted my life and my career. Okay, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. $21,000 is a lot of freaking money. And I'll be the first to admit that this was not an easy decision to make. When pushing that buy button, I had butterflies that completely bypassed my stomach and sank straight into my ass. No joke, okay? But here's the thing. I strongly believe that the best investments we can make are the ones where we invest in ourselves. And one of my favorite ways of doing this is by investing in learning new skills that'll help us grow, evolve, and be the best version of ourselves that we can be. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you know that they're very straightforward, matter of fact, educational, and pretty polished, right? And I really don't share too much personal information about myself at all. At baseline, I'm a very introverted person, so I typically keep to myself a lot. And something that you probably don't know about me is that I've dealt with anxiety since I was a young kid. Whether it was perseverating on the past and rehearsing different scenarios in my head, or replaying past conversations and thinking about how, they could have went differently. I'm also someone who constantly lives in the future, so I'm always thinking 2, 3, or 4 steps ahead. And sometimes I even problem solve issues that haven't even occurred yet. And then one of my biggest struggles since I was young has been the I'll be happy when trap, right? I'll be happy when I get out of high school and into college, when I graduate college and get into med school, when I get out of med school and start residency, when I'm done with the residency and I'm actually a real doctor, right? You get the idea. But what you come to realize is that when you get to the destination or achieve that bigger goal, being here is no different than being there. You're still stuck with the same old bullshit and the same old struggles you had before. So when I was debating life coaching, I knew I was ready to go all in. I was ready to make massive change in my life, and I wanted to be personally responsible for the results I created. So what did I do? I found the best coaching school out there, the Life Coach School that was created by Brooke Castillo, and I pressed that buy button. Now, you might be wondering, why didn't I just try therapy or start medication? I'm a psychiatrist, right? Practice what you preach. Well, secret time. I did try a couple antidepressants within a 4-month period, and what I learned was that I was a crappy patient. I didn't stick with any of them, and part of the reason was because I had nausea, right? And the other part was that I didn't actually think I needed to be on one. Sure, right? I experience anxiety more days than not, but overall, it's pretty mild and my symptoms don't usually interfere with my day-to-day functioning. So why not therapy then? Well, as many of you already know, finding a good therapist can be really hard. There's wait lists, there's insurance approval issues, and frankly, I didn't want to jump through the hoops of trying to find someone that was a good personality fit, and then having to figure out whether or not their therapy approach would be helpful for me. Like I said, I didn't think my symptoms were that bad, and I kind of knew that a different approach would be helpful. So like I said, I was ready to level up my life and ready to take massive action, especially because I knew that if I were able to figure out my own bullshit, I'd be better able at helping others figure out theirs. And I was able to do just that. What many people don't realize is that life coaching helps you train your mind. If you're able to coach yourself on a day-to-day basis through the good and the bad, you're setting yourself up for success, okay? Whether it's your cognitive, emotional, or behavioral life. And this is what leads to well-being and greater fulfillment in life. Life coaching provided me with an opportunity for self-discovery and for personal growth. And I've gained clarity on so many different aspects of my life, whether it's my goals and aspirations, strengths or weaknesses. I've been able to view my life from a different perspective, and I'm better able at identifying and challenging limiting beliefs that have been holding me back. These skills have allowed me to develop a better understanding of my values and priorities and have led to a greater sense of confidence and a stronger sense of fulfillment. What I've learned in my clinical practice as a psychiatrist is that there are a ton of patients who come in that are just like me. Right on the outside, they're living these great lives and they seem to have it all. They're doing well in school or at their jobs. They have friends and supportive family, but something just doesn't feel right? Something is missing. On the inside, they feel stuck and they're sick and tired of being in the same old rut and feeling unfulfilled. They want to make a change, but they don't know how to move forward. I can honestly tell you that life coaching gives you the tools to make your life better than it already is, right? It helps you take your good life and turn it into a great life. I truly believe that anyone who is looking to make meaningful changes in their life and is willing to put in the work to do so can benefit from working with a life coach. So was this $21,000 investment worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Not only am I better able to help myself through the daily BS, I'm also better able to help those I work with. Because, my friend, we all have similar struggles in life, and we've all been there before. So if you're interested in learning more about life coaching and how it can help you make positive changes in your life, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Along with my usual content on psych diagnoses and medications, I'll also be sharing practical life coaching tools and tips that you can start using right away to achieve positive changes in your life. And if you're skeptical about the benefits of life coaching, click that top video to learn more.